Alright, Eric Swordson is attacking. He's got Chaos Marauders, Chaos Chariot, Marauder Horsemen, Chaos Warhounds, Chaos Trolls, Chaos Warhounds. And this is just my defensive garrison. With Throny Old Frowner in command. And it is saying that I'm in with a chance. I mean, we're pretty heavily outnumbered. But we are on the defensive and we have siege engines. They don't. No Chaos Dwarves here. The trolls could be a problem, though. I don't really see any reason to try and ambush them, so we're just going to straight up line. Do they cause fear or anything? Very fast, scaly skin, vanguard, regeneration, melee expert, shielded. Don't think they cause fear. And yeah, I'm aware that this force can do a lot of damage.
Dwarf warriors!
I beat off quite a large incursion already.
Ranging target!
They do have a lot of cavalry though.
Quarrelers! Vengeance! Pump those dwarfen legs! Kazakan hands! Pump those dwarfen legs! Dwarf warriors! We demand blood! Move! Come on! Grudge thrower!
Alright. Yeah, shoot at them.
Quarrelers! Kazook! Dwarf warriors! Plow through! Quarrelers! Go! Vengeance! Yes! Dull! Now! Find your targets! We stay put! Kill orcs! We stand put!
Again, they're not orcs.
Yes, yes! Kill orcs! Dwarf warriors! Miners! Move to attack! Kill orcs! Dwarf warriors! Quarrelers! Lord of vengeance! Quarrelers! Quarrelers! Pursue! Yes! Hit your targets well! Vengeance!
Take that one. You have got your chariot through. That is annoying.
Dwarf warriors! It is a reckoning! Yes!
Whoa, whoa. No.
We stay put! Go! Vengeance! Yes! Kill orcs! Get back! Kill orcs! Yes! Down! Aye, as you... Yes! Quarrelers!
Killed a lot of them.
War of vengeance!
They're just pushing through here though. Wow. Chaos do not fight like the other factions. Just like, select all units, right click on the enemy. Done. Tactics, what are they?
They have wronged us! Getting close! For the ancestor gods! Take them down! Getting close! Down! Understood, Lord!
I'm going to try and stop them back charging me. Bugger.
Quarrelers! Withdraw! Ancestors! Grudge thrower! Quarrelers!
See you, Donna.
Tainted manlings! Zah!
You got the race right.
Fire on the foe!
I think Urks just means non-dwarves.
For the ancestor god!
You might be right with that, because the term orc is actually just Saxon for foreigner.
Grudge thrower!
That's where Tolkien got the idea. It's just, literally just Anglo-Saxon for foreigner.
Hey! Shoot those wattles!
Ow, 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 ow. That Chaos Chariot! Ow! Bad.
Grudge thrower!
Bad Chaos Chariot.
Quarrelers!
This is over. Killed just under half of their army though. But they raise towns, don't they? That's annoying. But I do have armies rapidly marching down there. And actually having a proper dwarven line with my iron longbeard in the front, quarrelers just behind, like that usual kind of tortoise formation, that would be very effective against chaos. It's just that this isn't the army composition that I would usually choose. Yeah, they did raise it. That's fine, I can rebuild it. This is all my territory, there's no one else around here. Kislev has been obliterated. Uh-oh. Alright. Oh, you are in fact right next to one of my armies.
Very well.
One of my very strong armies.
Do not displease me. For the wisdom of the layer.
Or I can sit in Gulbaraz and try and hold it. But I have other lords on the way. Where are they? Give me the lord's overview. Where's the other one? There he is.
Time for a reckoning. We march.
And this one should be good to move now.
The axe thirsts for war. Very well. Let us be about this.
We're going to just move him normally and then have him recruiting as we go. But only the ones that take one turn, so no cannon. Slayers we've got. Longbeards we just need more Longbeards, honestly.
By the grudge bearer's will.
We have a lot of ranged units here. It's literally just the grudge bearers that we need for that army. You guys are on the move. That is fine.
Ricky.
Let's fight the battle. Slayers are good against their cavalry. I would hope so.
Time to slay Oathbreakers.
And this is saying that I stand no chance of defeat. I like those odds. Let's do this! Vengeance! Just to get in the mood. Loads of dwarf warriors so we can get a nice, possibly even double-lined shell. Slightly lacking on the ranged terms though. But then, so are they. The only ranged units they really have are the skirmish cavalry. And I'll just have my quarrelers just shooting at them. Oh, you are actually on the defensive this time. Unless, of course, I get you into range. Oh, look at that. You're in range. So I think I'm going to put the Thunderers on the flank. Protected by the miners. Nowhere that I can hide the miners, so I think I'm just going to have the miners here on the side. They are armor piercing, but they don't have any Chaos Warriors, so that is something of a moot point. And the
Yes,
quarrelers I'm going to put here in the centre for anti-skirm. No, I'm going to put you on the other flank. And you guys are the anti-skirmisher troops. I'm going to put a nice solid line of longbeards here in the centre. Let's make you a bit thicker. Stop their cavalry charging through.
Kazook!
Something like that. And then Funro, you stand in the centre. Okay, Catapult. Are you in range of those dire thingies? You are! If you would be so kind, please open fire. Actually, no. Let's arrange this properly. So we want you guys just on the lip of this. You guys kind of there. We want you guys there, where you can sweep around and shoot anything that's attacking them. Then you guys sit over here as a anti-cavalry counter. And you guys come stand here. I actually might move the quarrelers up to the top there. Go! Oh yeah, and Bossman. Bossman can go in here.
Go! Brooch thrower!
Oh, you just pulled back? Really? Well played, AI. Well played. Though I suspect if I just edge you forward slightly, I'll be more than in range. And although I'm very happy with this defensive position, I can just push forwards. I'll put my Thunderers like up here. Open fire. There we go. Incoming!
Kill most, but not all.
Really? You're just going to stand there and take it? I am okay with this. It's not often that you just get a standing target. And then once we are out of ammo with this, I'll just retreat them so we don't need to worry about the grudge thrower anymore. And pull everyone else back. Getting some very nice shots in. 40 kills already. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Right, who would be next? That unit? Do I want to shoot at some of the skirmishers? Not sure I do. Shoot them. Much less accurate. To pull you forwards a little bit. Now fire. What do you mean? I wonder what Games Workshop was thinking when they got rid of the fantasy game lore with the popularity of this game. Oh, you mean with the Age of Sigmar stuff? Yeah, I know almost nothing about that, and honestly, it doesn't really interest me. Right, you can just withdraw, buddy. And the rest of you, let's form you up as an army. We'll just move you up here. Slowly but surely. And you just need to retreat off the edge of the map. And then you are saved with your 110 kills. Just need to make sure that their cavalry doesn't try and sneakily take them out before they do get away. Oh, and we got them while they were running. So our entire army is very tired from the start of the battle. Nice. You guys are still getting into position. That is totally fine. And they're off. Alright. I'm going to let you get into position. And then we'll basically need to decide what to do from there. Because it's possible that they'll let me get right up to them and start shooting, though I kind of doubt that. But actually it suits me to fight here. Because then they're very slow center. It takes longer to get to me. Oh, they are really letting me get right up to them. They apparently did not want to fight this battle. Interesting. Right, well, with that in mind, and considering the fact I have the high ground here, I think it's time to make a couple of changes. Let's close the line up a bit. By doing that. And then we'll just have you guys stand kind of like that, with you two positioned here, and Boss Man here in the centre. Off you go. Ooh, who's that overlapping? Here we go. Now we're in range. I'm actually going to tell you guys to hold your fire, and likewise with the quarrelers. Where's the other one? There you are. Hold your fire.
Hundians! Thunderers!
Actually, no, shoot trolls.
Get moving! Let's start shooting! Sir! For the ancestors! Fire on the four! They have wronged us!
This Thunderer positioning is not great.
Axes are ready! Yes! Vengeance! Move off! Kill anything without a beard! Will do! Vengeance!
Alright, that was more effective. You guys shoot them. You're absorbing that. You wrap around. You wrap around. You engage him.
By Grimnir I order thee!
Oh crap.
Will do! Let's start shooting!
Those warhounds are annoying.
It is a reckoning! Thunderers! Shoot! Valia bless our aim!
Turn around, go after them.
They have wronged
You have no
us.
shields, and this is really frustrating.
Attack the earth! Thunderers! Quarrelers! Dwarf warriors! Kill Elves! Longbeards!
See if we can tie them down, that'd be nice. Uh-oh.
Taking it!
Oh, I see what's happening here. Oh, you're about to break though. Like, get one solid volley, which isn't going to happen, but it's worth a try. We just won. We just won. Bye then. I doubt we'll be catching anyone, but we can certainly try. This is where it would be nice to have some slayers. You don't have to play it with the DLC though. You only need the DLC if you want to play as those nations. They'll appear regardless.
The clans unite!
And it does go on sale from time to time. It has been out for 2 or 3 years.
Drag the Orcs!
Alright, cool. Your speed is 32. Theirs is 28. Oh no, those are the miners. 35. Chaos Marauders are quick. That's it. Decisive! Yes. Alright, so I lost only 97 troops. They lost 472, which is half of their forces. I would say that went well. We did less damage to their horsemen than I would have liked. Longbeards did good, warriors did good, miners did naff all as usual. 110 kills from the grudge thrower. Thunderers didn't do as well as usual. I didn't field them as well as I could. Because there are so many cavalry, it's hard to use the Thunderers correctly, because they can just counter-charge you. I'm going to release the captives, because I don't need the revenge. Sword of Swift Slaying. That sounds useful.
Yes.
This is Funro. Don't really need Pure Beard, you are a lord. Ooh, you've already got Foe Seeker. I think we'll just take another Blade Shield. In fact, you are using the Berserker Sword and you are using the Charmed Shield. Is it better? 12 seconds of missile parry and missile defense, or you can have the Shield of Tolos, which is no countdown. It's just a +5 melee defense and missile resistance, which I kind of like more. So we're going to give you that. And the Potion of Strength. Sure. That does mean that I can give the shield to someone else, like Benedict, if no one else needs it. Larsman does. No, Larsman's defensive. But he is kind of on the front line defensive right now, so we'll give you the Charm Shield. There is quite a lot of free DLC. I have to give full credit where it's due to Creative Assembly. Like, they've done a pretty good job with the DLC in this game. A lot of the legendary lords that you can play with are free. I think Bretonnia was free? They certainly were free in the multiplayer. I can't remember if they were free single player faction or not. I think it's only the Beastmen and the Wood Elves that you have to pay for. Don't quote me on that though, because I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. Right, Wade Benedict, you are on your way.
I'll get on it.
Here, because I want you in Mount Gunbad. Thor Grim, Barkraj Bearer.
Grimnir's axe thirsts.
I need you making your way back home to the Blackfire Pass.
Master Engineer at your service.
Kajna Ryu. I kind of want you back in your army. Let's have you making your way back home.
Aye. Nothing to do here. Let's go.
And then Poznik.
A wise plan.
Send you that way. Nimander. We're not going after them anymore. Could hit him though. Goblin Big Boss.
He will die by my axe.
Worth a try. One thing I was going to try and do is just peace out with the Crooked Moon. Who are you fighting anyway? You're fighting the entire known world. In that case, you are a very minor threat to me. So never mind.
One rug.
Owen, you're also rushing home. I mean, it's not necessarily going south. I just want them around Karak, so I can recruit some more like top tier troops.
My axe thirsts for war.
You could go and attack him again.
The clan demands war.
Sucks to be you. I think I'm just going to auto-resolve this time. Shall I? Nah. We'll fight it. Chaos, you do have to pay for chaos, that's true. In the base game there are Empire, Vampire Counts, Orcs and Dwarves. And you can just pick up the DLC when they're on sale. As I think I said already. Right. It would be really nice if I could take this hill. Like, really nice. So I think I'm going to set myself up with that being my intention.
Thunderers!
I know he said kill Urks, but that did sound suspiciously like he was just going, kill Urks!
For the High King! Dwarf warriors! They have wronged us! For the High King!
I'm beginning to think that having you on the flank is not the right place for you. I'll have you as my reactionary force behind the front line. Start battle. Right, are you going to charge me? So I'm just going to tell you to go up here, but are you going to charge me? Kind of looks like yes. Yeah, I think they are. Alright, so be it. Whoops, crap. It's you three. I want you three there. Then I want you lot there. You four there. Quarrelers! put you there. And then Bossman, you can go there. Right, everyone, you're running. Off you go. No, Vam counts are definitely base game. 100%.
No! Dwarf warriors! Move! Move now! Get moving!
Oh, shite.
Quiet!
I think I actually want you more like this. They run off? They did.
Thunderers!
Go that way.
Go!
Yes, nice. Right into the chariot, which is definitely one of the most dangerous people on the field.
Zah!
Wah, shit, Quarrelers are at the front. Run back. Stay there. In fact, you know what? Charge defense against large foes. When standing and bracing against a charge of large enemies, this will negate their charge bonus. I don't care. I need to make up the distance. Go.
Dwarf warriors! Thunderers! Shoot! Kazook! We are relentless! Quarrelets! On the way! Kazook! For the ancestor gods! Yes! For Grimnir! Fight! Go! Dwarf warriors! Down!
This is fine, this is fine.
For the ancestors!
Oh, I should have used the vigor thing. That's fine.
It is a reckoning!
You got a big shield, you can stay there and take it. Crush thrower, hopefully he's doing some. Oh, miners, right. Yeah, go and kill them, it's fine.
Thunderers! Yes! Vengeance!
That's an enemy lord, good.
Get moving! Skillux! Aye, as you command! Thunderers! Sir! Come on! Yes!
This is going very well again. Even though we were nowhere near as organised as we were previously. I'm rather happy with this. Oh, oh.
Yes!
Shoot them.
Dwarf warriors! Thunderers! Loaded!
Quarrelers doing good down there. Getting some nice shots.
For mountain and home!
Yeah, the Thunderers did a lot better that time, and having just one unit to counter any cavalry trying to get close to me was definitely the best way of doing it. And just kind of forgetting about the miners seemed to work too. In fact, what I'm probably going to try and do is replace the miners with something more useful, because the miners just, they don't perform. Alright, it was the Longbeards that got by far the most kills there. And then the Quarrelers, then Thunderers. Even the Bossman got 21. They killed 53, I killed 147. I would say that was good. And again, I think I'm going to take the cash.
We march!
Pav of the Vargs was killed.
For the wisdom of the layer. Move!
Start moving towards them, but we don't necessarily need to go to them. Right, that's all of you lot moved, with the exception of QWERTY. And the reason for that is...
What?
Not immediately clear.
Iron-willed.
So you, like the others, also just need to get up there.
Onward!
Blink. And then base construction. Silver Road has nothing that we can build. Are we over the Confederation thing? We are. So we could confederate someone else now. Like the northern guys. Although I kind of like the idea that the northern guys are just fighting for themselves. So I don't need to worry about them. Right, you just built something. Which was important here. What was it? Because so we can get the armory, which is Ironbreakers, Longbeards, Warriors. That's the arsenal. Miners, Dwarf Warriors, Hammerers, Ironbreakers, Longbeards. Which is an armory thing. Right? But we wouldn't be able to get the Hammerers or Ironbreakers if we didn't build this in the main site. So I think what I was going to do was I was going to replace this with the... I was going to build a sparring chamber here. I was going to tear down that and then build the armory here instead. And obviously pub. And get a bigger garrison in Oakenhammer. Cost 3 grand. Oakenhammer is pretty secure, so I'm not too concerned about you. Southern Badlands, though. I mean, one of the things that we could legitimately build here in Galbaraz is the gate. You know what? Considering that we are under attack here, I think that's a fantastic plan. That'll do. Right, and with that, I think I'm going to end this stream. I've been going for several hours now, and I could really do with some sleep, especially as I'm going to be recording some more Pale Pirates tomorrow morning. So, thank you all very much for watching. I do hope that you have enjoyed this. If you have, then be sure to hit that follow button so that you get notifications of when I am live in the future. And I just realised I did not say Huzzars! And Zachary Sharp, thank you very much for the follows. I appreciate that, guys. If you want to see more of this type of thing, I do have a YouTube channel, which you can find at youtube.com/Mordred Viking, or there, if it's a little bit easier. The work I do here at the moment does not get paid at all by Twitch. I can become a Twitch affiliate, I just haven't done it yet. So I kind of rely on your generosity. The best way to do that would be through Patreon, which I've just linked, or it's patreon.com/Mordred Viking. You can get several really cool tiers there, including one which would allow you to be added to my list of player names to name leaders after. So, for example, the leaders that we have here are all named after patrons. So if you want to get in on that action, then check out the Patreon, and you can do that. And then finally, I have a Discord channel, which you can find at this link. There we go. I was waiting for Neon to chime in. Neon is often there, as am I. It is a very good place to hang out with the Mordred Viking community. They're a nice bunch. They like strategy games like this, and also some of the more hardcore strategy games, for example European Universalis, Hearts of Iron, that type of thing, which are like the mainstay of my YouTube stuff. If you want any tips or advice, that's an excellent resource for that. The people there know their stuff. And also if you're looking for multiplayer games, it's very good for that. 2. But for now, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time, which will be tomorrow for some, hopefully, for some 7 Days to Die, though Bussy did say he might not be able to make it, in which case we'll probably do Kenshi again. Stay tuned, I'll make an announcement of that on Discord. And in fact, speaking of announcements, Discord is where I make most of my announcements, so if you want to be in touch with what's happening, like when I'm streaming, what I'm streaming, that type of thing, Discord's probably the best place to find that out. Thank you very much, everyone, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.